Morning guys, how are we doing? Welcome to today's video. Today I am actually going to do part one of Soi Noen Plubwan, which is over on the east side of Pattaya. If you see on the map now, you see exactly where I am. I'm going to walk all the way down to Sukhumvit Road. This will be a two-part video because it's too far to get in one video. And I'm going to show you what goes on over here on the east side, as we call it, on the east side of Pattaya. So if you saw the other video when I came up here to do this video, you'll recognise that I'm actually opposite the market, the temple. But today I'm going to walk down here. And this is Soi Noen Plubwan. And there's a lot of developments gone over here over the time. New places have evolved, some nice places to stay. You know, things like these little tea shops, etc. They're all new to me. And back in the day, and I don't know if it's still here, there used to be a really good bar I used to drink in. And you know, when you come out here long term, you know, people tend to immerse themselves into the city centre. They tend to just stick to what they know. But come out and explore. You know, what's the worst that's going to happen? You'll have a wander around. You know, you'll see what's going on. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't enjoy it. But you know, it's not the end of the world. And I'm pretty sure. No, it's up here. It's okay. There's your motorbike repair shops. I'll tell you what, the cost of repairing motorbikes out here is pennies. And there you go, go and get your fuel 24 hours a day. And sadly now it's up for sale there. See that for sale? Back in the day, I'm going back now, well, probably got to be at least 8 years, 9 years. There used to be a bar there. Shame, it's all gone. Where do you see the situation for the nightlife moving forwards after high season? You know, there's a lot of speculation out there. People are saying that, you know, there's not much tourism anymore. People are going elsewhere, which I do, I get, I understand. Obviously the situation between Cambodia and Thailand isn't helping matters. But where do you see it in terms of next year after high season? I still think the city's got a lot to offer, I really do. And yeah, maybe I'm biased, but I still think it's got a lot to offer. And there's the Happy Moon Bar. I think, you know, well, the old fresh bread, dreaming. Nice. But I still think, you know, you come out here and you get the guys that say, oh, it's bloody, it's quiet season, there's nobody here. But there's still plenty of girls. There's still lots of entertainment, so I don't quite, if I'm being honest, I don't quite understand the logic. Why would you want to go into a bar that's packed with guys, there's no girls available to sit and chat to you, and that's a good thing? Why would you want to do that? Surely you want to go into a bar where there's more girls than guys, and then you've got a much better option in terms of entertainment. It's a nice house there, look at this. Let me just show you the house, look at that. Lovely. A lake in the front. I've got to start looking at plans for my house next year. Not quite sure what's going to happen, how I'm going to do it. I want an L-shaped house I'm kind of edging towards. So I'll have a full glass left-hand side and a full glass right-hand side on both ends of the L. One will be the lounge and one will be the bedroom for me and Mo. But that's the initial plan. Don't hold me to it, because I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to have to sit down, speak to a professional and say, right, how do we do it? What do I do? Because honestly, I haven't got a clue. And I've got a really nice design. A guy kind of came into the lounge, God, it's got to be a year ago now, and gave me some plans, his business card. I will get in touch nearer the time. And the guy that I've just, what do you call it? I've just taken on a new condo, and the guy that's done all the interior design work, my lord, it looks amazing. And he's also a builder. So he said to me, Trev, I cover the whole of Thailand. If you need me to do anything, let me know. And the finishing there was very, very high end. Right, bloody typical. My shoelaces come undone. Right, hold on. Can I balance this on the bike while I do my shoe up? Hold on. Can I do that? Will you stay there? Come on, baby. Right, stay there, no wind, quickly. If it falls down, you'll know, guys. Quick. Okay, cool. That was my stand. See? Improvisation at its best. Has anybody watching this video, has anyone actually built their own house? And if you did, you know, how did it go? Did it stick within your budget? Did you overspend because of things you didn't see? Like, one of the things I've got to do is, because I'm in a rural area, and I mean like literally in the middle of nowhere, I've got to pay the electric board to come and actually put a proper, like an electric pylon in to feed into the house. And that's 140,000 baht just for that. Just for that on its own. But you know, if you've got to have it, you've got to have it. There's no ifs or buts about it. I can't turn around and say, well, I didn't want it. I can't run a 400 metre extension lead from the house in front and go, I was on this electric. Now this house here, back in the day, and it's a shame actually, I've not seen them. They used to have about 20 dogs in there. Beautiful, beautiful, big white, like Siberian Husky style dogs. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm guessing they must have moved because there's not one dog there, which is a shame. Now if you take this turning on the left, go up there, that'll take you eventually up to a place where Dave Strachan goes a lot, that's called Suggestions. Suggestions restaurants, really, really nice in there. Do a great Sunday roast. Dave often goes up there, takes his mum. And mum, if you're watching, I hope you're well, sweetheart. I wish you a happy day. But if you do turn left here, you can also head all the way along and you'll get to Khao Talo. Thank you. And Khao Talo, at the top of Khao Talo, where that leads you to, is where a lot of the bars are. We go there on our dark side bar crawl, good fun. And if you head through there, follow that all the way down, that will eventually lead you over to Soi Siam country. There's a couple of gents clubs down there. You've got Academy just on the corner. That's a nice club too. They've got a big pool, swimming pool, 2 pool tables. Academy. You've got Fabrice, it's another gents club. You've got Kiss X. We go to Kiss X a lot. That's really nice. Layla and the team with the girls. Really nice. But this is the situation where to come out here, it's one of those you need to know basis. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're going to struggle. Which is why I think sometimes if you come on our dark side trip, it's actually well worth doing because it gives you exact directions as to where you want to go. Then all you got to do is pin drop it on your phone. And the next time you want to come out, just show the Bolt taxi driver and you're good to go. Places like Kiss X, you'd never find that in a million years. It's down the back side street, around the back of a housing complex. But despite where it's actually located, it's really, really good. Layla's a lovely lady. She's got about, well, it must be about 12, 15 girls. But if you're not sure, join us, come and join. If you go into Discord, look in the Discord, look in the events, and in there, we do our dark side trip on a Wednesday, and we alternate between dark side and Bang Chang. And at the end of the month, we have our pool party. So if you want to come on a pool party on a Wednesday, join us on that. Our Kanchanaburi trips are absolutely packed. Really popular. Can't believe how much people enjoy it. If you haven't done Kanchanaburi, then you really need to get on there, guys. Have a look in Discord. The map links and everything are there. The videos, previous trips are all there. Have a look, guys. I promise you it's a well worthwhile trip. Highly recommended. And we're soon to be bringing trips down to Hua Hin. We're going to do that as well. And long term, not right now, but long term, the plan is to do one day in Pattaya, go and see all the temples, etc. And then a night in Bangkok. Then the next day, will be another day in Bangkok, followed by another night in Bangkok, but a different area. And then once we've done that, we're going to head home the following morning. There's the bar there, Oktoberfest. And this place on the corner used to be a furniture shop. I bought many a stuff when I lived over here from there, but again, no more. No more. Look at that. Such a shame. And talking of no more, I'll just show you around the corner here. What am I doing? Yeah, oh good, we're doing good. Yeah, just around the corner here. This used to be a ladyboy bar. And it was actually quite fun. I used to go there when I played pool. I used to play pool for a bar which was on Khao Noi, for Malcolm. But this bar here, this used to be a bar. There's actually a river. They've covered it over. Just up here. Look at this. How smart is that? But there used to be a little bit of a river here, running into the main river, which you'll see in a second. But that's all gone now, look at that. Wow. But yeah, here's your river. Just there. Anyone fancy a swim? Yeah, I think I'll give that one a miss. But yeah, this used to be a bar. It's a pool table in there, everything. Now it's a restaurant. And further up, there's a couple of nice bars. One's a very welcoming bar, let's say. But no, going back to our events, our trips, we got a really cool, she's a brilliant tour guide, and she makes these trips that we do to Kanchanaburi really enjoyable, and we're also going to utilise her to take us down on the trips down into Hua Hin. I hope you like these kind of videos. I'm going to take a break. You know, I'm not going to lie, I'm burning the candle at both ends. So I've got to give before I have my body shut down. Here's the Brass Monkey. They got 3 pool tables in there. If you like your pool, they've got a 9-foot competition pool table at the end. But you've got to be able to play before they let you play on that one. You've got to play on the other tables first, which I understand and I respect them. You know, you get some guy on there that can't really play, suddenly rips the table through miscuing. You know, 9-foot sovereign tables are not cheap. But it's a good bar. Good bar, been there many, many times. I need to do this one day. I need to come out here and just have a wander around and just go back to some of my old haunts. I haven't been over here living wise for, what now, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. God, that's gone quickly. That has gone quickly, 5 years, wow. And if you turn up here, that'll take you up to View D Apartments. Now View D Apartments, that's where Brian Jacks, that's Brian Jacks' place. Really nice guy. So if you fancy staying there, and he's always there, he'll chat to you, he's a lovely guy, Brian. And over here you got a couple of bars, restaurants, the Enjoy Bar. They do a good Sunday roast. And again, if you follow that road down, you just got to trust yourself and just don't panic. And that'll take you down to Soi Siam again. A lot of these sois interlink with each other. So you're never really that stranded. Here's old Nan. Look, Nan sitting here selling the stuff, bless her. Sawadee ka, wadee ka. Isn't that nice? Now you may not have picked up on that then, but I'm walking past Nan. I said, good morning, how are you? She answered me straight back with a smile. If I did that back home in London, number one, she'd stare at me like I'm a weirdo. And number two, I have more chance of winning the lottery than her saying hello. And, you know, that just says it all. Bloody hell, I'm out early morning, there's guys over there necking large bottles of Leo. Fair play to them, each to their own. Oh, Jesus. It's only 9:30. This is a nice coffee shop, Silla Coffee. Been in there a few times. Always did nice coffee in there. Got a good menu as well. All right, cool. I'm actually covering a lot more ground than I gave myself credit for. All I've got to hope now is that my battery don't run out. Where are we with this video? We are at 15 minutes, okay. I probably won't get my other part done. I don't think I'll have enough battery, sadly, which is a shame. But what I might do is continue. Oh, well, look at that, that's new. Affordable rooms for rent. There's a gym at the bottom. Shut up. I know, when you grow up, you want to be a big dog, I know. It's okay. It's okay, I know it must be awful being referred to as a rat. Bless him. This is my gaff and you get away from here. And those who can open the door, me, no. Cool. You gotta be careful of the dogs out here though, especially around this area. Not so much in the city centre, but out here, you do need to have your wits about you regarding the dogs. Little masonry. Get your stones. I don't know what I'm going to do in my house. I'm a complete loss. All I am doing is I've got a budget and I'm going to stick to my budget. And you're all going to think I'm weird when I say this, but my budget is based on money that I'm more than happy and quite prepared to lose. So in other words, if I build the house and once the house is built, Mo says, do you know what? We're done and dusted. I'll smile, I'll give her a hug, I'll wish her all the best in life, and I will just turn around, walk back out, and carry on my life. And I think that's where some people go wrong. You know, you come out here, you fall in love, it's very easy. You're surrounded by beautiful women, you might be lonely back home, you might have been on your own for a few years or longer. You know, everyone's entitled to feel loved, everyone's entitled to have a relationship and feel, you know, have company. But the trouble is some people, because it happens, they get swept away with the emotions, and then what they do is they end up spending more than they can afford, believing that this is going to be the love of their life, and that's where it's all going to go. And then when it goes tits up, they're left desolate and in a world of financial turmoil. So my advice to anyone, you know, and I wish everybody all the success in the world, I really do. But never spend more than you can afford to lose. Because if you do, and you lose it, well, you know the answer. And over there, that's an old club now. The Pussycat Club, that's been there, 12 years must be. Been there when I first came out here. But again, used to be good fun, pool table in there. Used to have about 10, 15 girls. I don't know now. I haven't been in there for a while, but all I said, it used to be a good club. Right, we're getting to 7-Eleven now, so once we get to 7-Eleven, I'm going to stop. We'll wrap this video up, and I need to get a drink. How am I doing now? My battery's going to go. I'll tell you what, let's keep walking until my battery's done and dusted, and then that will be part one. And what I'll have to do is I'll come out. I'll come out and carry on part two another day. Big old 7-Eleven, that wasn't there before. And up here, you see this hotel in front? Used to have a really nice bar downstairs, but sadly, that's no more. Cheesy Bap. A cheese roll, eh? Cheesy Bap. Happy days. Of course, we've got the Horn Pub up here as well, that's another good venue. Right, in fact, I'll tell you what, we'll wrap up here, and then part two, I'll start from here and then we'll walk right the way through. I just don't have the battery power in my camera. PK service apartment, they're nice, I've been in there, they're nice apartments. And over here, you've got that bar. All right, there we go. Whew. Okay guys, that's today's video, part 1. I will do part 2 very soon, but I'll just sort of give you a heads up. I meant to do part 1 and part 2 of the same video, but as you saw the other day, I went in the market first. That was good fun. All right guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't, as I mentioned earlier, jump in the Discord, guys. It's totally free of charge. There's platform after platform, and there's all the rooms about the bars, the restaurants, the hotels, everything, all the kind of information you want is all in there, guys. So have a look in there, guys. It's totally free of charge. There's a link down in the description below. 1 second. Ying, can you buy Nambao? Yeah, Nambao. So I just asked Ying to go get some drinks. Yeah, so have a look at Discord, guys. Likewise, TikTok and Instagram, both very, very good. Instagram's all about nightlife. TikTok's about daytime. Have a look at that, guys. Again, they're free platforms. If you haven't, join us on Kick, kick.com/buzzing potato. I promise you, Kick is going to be something special next year. We've got lots of plans for it, lots of lives, lots of random walkarounds where you can just see it as a walkabout live in the city. So I'm going to replace, instead of doing a video like this and then you watch it back, I'm going to do a live stream so you can join me and talk to me while I'm actually walking around. And if you don't see the live stream because it's the wrong time for you in your time zone, you can just jump in the Kick and watch it back, just like you do with the YouTube video. All right, that's it. If you'd like to receive a monthly newsletter, please send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Bo sends out a newsletter at the end of every month. It's packed full of information. It's really, really good. So just send me an email and just put newsletter at the top and we'll add you to our mailing list. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, as always, wherever you're in the world, stay safe.